Class rules, third year students. Major oral exams will be 50% in this class. Other marks will be random homework, oral quizzes. Not everyone will get one sometimes. Self-check vocab quizzes will also be 10%. So we have 10%, 10%. So right now that's what I see as our marks. So we will have the following major exam topics: English language in English-speaking countries, health, food, the Czech Republic, Moravsky-Silesia region, interpersonal relationships, weather, work, practical situations or problem solving, and describing pictures. I will tell you the dates weeks before the test. If you say, I didn't know there was a test, then you didn't know how to read, or you had a problem and you didn't tell me about it. All tests will be told to you before. I may give you a paper to study. If so, copy it nicely onto your own paper. If you do not do the test on the first day, then we will do it together on the next class meeting. Be prepared to do the exam either at my desk or as a presentation in front of the class. Something new this year. So you should be prepared for either one. You will be presenting in front of everyone if I choose, or you will be presenting at my desk. My choice. If you miss an exam, you must be ready to do it when you return from your illness or the next class period. If there is no time in class, be ready for the next class period. Schedule a time with me outside of class before 2 weeks pass. Don't let it go to the end like last year, or you will find that you have N. If you get a low mark, I'll be a nice guy and I will let you retake 1 time per semester up to 1 week later. If you wait to the end, you will not be given that opportunity. Or you wait too long, you will not be given that chance. Months later, not happening. Marks, you have 3 possible points for each of 4 categories. So this is how your test will be marked, your major tests. I will look at your communication ability, which is your how you interact with me, my understanding of you, your understanding of me, and your effectiveness for communicating. I will look at your pronunciation and your grammar usage. I will also look at your quantity. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 things. Each of those 4 things will have 3 points. So that's a total of 12 points that you will get, and if you get all 12 points, you have a 1. Okay? My advice, quantity. If you waste time with stumbling, if you didn't really know the material, or you're just thinking, or you're padding it, giving me some BS, I know that. I've done this for a while. You will lose points for that if you are supposed to know some material. My advice is that you should read the proper documents and prepare for the test throughout the weeks before the test, not just the last minute. Random homework oral quizzes will be 10%. Not everyone will get one. I might call you to my desk and ask you some questions I think you should know the answer to. For example, this material here, this video. You will be given regularly those quizzes, homework checks, and self-vocab quizzes, 10%. You must take all major oral exams, all of the major oral exams, and complete at least 50% of the assigned work in order to receive a mark for our course. Again, if you have special problems, we can talk about it. I'll do my best to help you, accommodate you. If you're absent more than 50% of the class, you may receive an N. The textbook is required, especially if you go home, but it's required anyway. But when you go home, bring it home with you for COVID home quarantine. Put phones in the box before the lesson begins. Put them on Do Not Disturb before the lesson begins, so when the bell rings, I should start the lesson. Don't come up and put your phone in after the bell rings, please. Third-year students expect that this will be more work than last year because it is more work than your second year. Be sure that you have the textbook each class day. We will use it a lot. Service, please, služba, erase the board before the class begins. In groups, keep the focus on English, not too much Czech language, unless you're translating. If you have a problem, talk to me or email me. I'm here Tuesdays and Thursdays, unless there's a COVID home quarantine. You must use Google Classroom and Portal. This is new for you. The guest password is EuclidPB. Portaportal.com. You will find it. Look there for homework. Actually, most of the homework would be told to you in class or on Google Classroom. So you need to log into your Google Classroom. If you didn't get an account already, get one. Or answer it. And material will be either on Google Classroom or Portal. You can look in both places.